everybody was skipping in Japan.
Okay.
Because when they had the two groups, I mean, you had other guys switching.
Okay.
And Baba would bring them back. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was the same thing with me. When I switched and I told these people, you know what I mean, this man's going to give me this here, blah, 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 stuff like that. So they knew I was leaving.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Right.
So they didn't come to me and say, well, okay, we'll do this for you. You understand? But they didn't do it. So when I switched, you understand what I mean? Then when his territory, like when he bought in all these other guys from Inoki's office, Tiger Singh and all these guys, when they bought him in.
Yeah.
And then maybe a year went good.
Yeah.
And when it started dropping, they called two people back. The King, Abdullah the Butcher, the King, Bruiser Brody. And we bought it up.
Why did you choose Baba over Inoki at that time?
Well, Baba was a gentleman. He was legit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But things change.
Yeah.
Things change.
All right.
And I classify Baba and his wife as a good friend.
Okay.
See what I mean? So,
yeah. Why so why did you leave All Japan the very last time?
Well, I was with Baba for many years, and I asked Baba, I said, when am I coming back? He said to me, talk to Mr. Enon. I said, talk to who? For many years, I've never talked to nobody. Now you're telling me to,
Right.
you know, call for a booking.
Right.
I just looked at him, I said some words to him, and I walked away. But I did not switch because I went to Japan to make commercials.
Okay.
And Baba thought, because I was talking to little Victor,
Okay.
he thought that I was getting ready to switch, that I switched.
Oh, okay.
And then it came in the paper. Abdullah the Butcher is going with such and such. But I did not go with those people. Then when I read the paper, I said, well, I'll go with the other company.
FMW it seemed to really peak in the early 90s as the hardcore style over there. They brought the no rope barbed wire matches in and everything, all the gimmicks and the blood. It seemed perfect for Abdullah the Butcher versus Onita.
Fear me.
That's why.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You don't want me. A lot of people, oh, you're bringing Abdullah, he's going to do this. He's going to, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But the same thing with the night, like with the show with the night.
Yes.
When I went out there and done my stuff, boom, 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 these guys come out with tin cans and fractures and stuff like that, and they couldn't follow.
So you think it was more or less Onita, since he was the top guy himself, and he would more or less be wrestling you if you went there?
Well, if I wrestled Onita, we could draw big money.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It goes back to the same thing. They say, we got to watch Abdullah. You know what I mean? That's the key.
Yeah. It's a shame because, I mean, there's three guys here that would have loved to have seen that match. But anyway, you feel your match, maybe, and I don't even know if you recall it, but it was a classic, and we do, and many of our fans and customers do. The 1977 tag final with you and the Sheik against the Funks. It's considered by a lot as one of the greatest matches of all time.
Great. They were great matches. The Sheik was a great worker. He had a lot of good ideas. You know what I mean? I had a lot of good ideas. And I used to watch him a lot.
Yeah.
And but I overpowered him.
Right.
You see what I mean? You know, because the people said that I've done it better.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Nobody ever ate raw chicken. Nobody ever ate raw liver. Nobody ever ate glass. Nobody ever ate paper. Nobody ever ate. See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like today, all these guys now who are using the forks, they never used it. It was only guys like who used the boards and other stuff was Bruiser Brody, myself, and what's his name, King Curtis, Arcadia.
Yeah.
And then there was another guy, he was from Canada, but he used to go on,
Joe LeDuc?
No, not Joe LeDuc. What's his name, Bernard, guys like this.
What were some of your greatest matches?
My greatest matches were with Carlos Colon, Terry Funk, Bruiser Brody, The Sheik, Gene Kaniski, Luthez, Dalio Jonathan, Toll's Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, I can keep going on and on.
I bet. 36 years.
I wrestled everybody. Every guy who I wrestled, they respect me. And every promoter, when they seen the houses packed, they said, "Oh, but if I would have known what I know today."
As far as All Japan goes, a little bit there. It seemed the later years that you were there, they didn't let you use the forks and things like that.
Where?
The last couple times that you were there, no.
Where?
All Japan.
All Japan. Like they,
Because the people there, the wrestlers there,
Yeah.
they didn't want it.
Yeah.
They talked to to the big man. Hey, he's coming back. Blah blah blah. Don't let him. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That was it. Another guy who was a hell of a performer. He was a Jewish boy. That was Mark Lewin.
Oh yeah.
Mark Lewin. We had many good battles.
Yeah.
I mean, not in the States, but in
why?
in Hawaii and what's that place? Singapore, over in Australia, Auckland, Perth.
Terry Funk, he's still going at it, and
He's a legend.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a pro,
yeah.
and he still gets it on. He's doing more things now, diving off the top ropes, doing flips, doing this here, and the guy's up there. But I give him power. I give him credit.
Do you think he'd still be around as long as he has?
Terry ain't going no place because he's got a lot of good ideals.
Yeah.
You see, a lot of good ideals.
What about Stan Hansen?
Stan Hansen, we have had good fights, me and Stan.
Yeah. Dusty Rhodes.
Great matches.
Yeah.
Great matches. He's a pro, Dusty.
Yeah. Carlos Colon.
Carlos Colon, we had great matches, and he was a friend once upon a time, but it's different now.
What happened to that tower? It seemed at one point it was hot down there, and like now, it's like you read about.
Yeah, but it's still hot down there. The sun's out. You see, there's nothing wrong with. Remember something. A territory is never dead. When you bring in different talent, you see what I mean? It's the same thing like with now. They got WWF, they got NWA, right?
Yeah.
But they still got a couple local groups around here who are drawing people too. Now, if the little groups got together, they could draw more.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody wants to be, kingpin.